What's up, guys? It's Devin of That Child Gamer. Welcome back to another Doki Doki Encore video. I'm tired as fuck. I woke up literally probably an hour ago and I'm wicked tired. I'm wicked out of it. I probably will suck at reading. But I need a video for tomorrow, which, well, it's gonna be today obviously when it comes out, but I need a video because I'm recording this today. As of right now, it's Tuesday. You guys will be seeing this tomorrow. For you, it'd be today. You get the idea. Basically, I recorded the day in advance. Long story short, we left off where we had our first kiss with Sayori. And that's pretty much all I remember, other than the fact that we played Mario Kart, where Baby Luigi turned into Luigi, and then the Luigi's cart turned into a completely another cart. Twice. Oh boy. So that was pretty interesting last episode, so we're gonna jump into it again and see what the rest of this has to install for us. I'm gonna turn this back up. Okay. Hopefully I'm not gonna freaking mess up too much reading, because that would suck. We left off on this screen where all the music was really eerie and stuff, and it ruined my outro, so we're gonna find out why this was eerie in the first place. I opened my... I don't even remember what happened last time. I know we went to bed, I think. I think this is a dream. I think that's what it is. I opened my eyes to find myself in a dark, empty clearing. What? As I look around the clearing, I see the world around me engulfed in fog and haze. Damn, that's a pretty descriptive description. I can barely see 2 feet in front of me. You wouldn't have been in this situation if you had just listened to me. That's the same voice, excuse me, I heard last night. Oh great, this again. Did you completely forget about what I told you last night? You're supposed to stay away from Sayori, not get closer to her. I didn't want to have to keep this up. Oh god, that's what ruined the outro. God damn. I don't take enjoyment in your suffering, but you're leaving me no choice. Oh no. Is this Sayori? Suddenly I see a silhouette approach me. Sayori? Is that you? Sayori comes into my view. Sayori can never love you back in the same way you do. You both know that. Why waste every day building her up when she'll just tear herself down again? Oh boy, that's a noose. Oh no! Next thing I know, a noose appears right around Sayori's neck. I see another silhouetted figure emerge from the fog right next to Sayori. Oh, it's freaking Monica, I swear to god. Let's make this quick. The next thing I know, the noose tightens around Sayori's neck as she suddenly is hoisted into the air. As Sayori begins crying out for help and trying to free herself, the figure takes a step closer to me. Now listen carefully this time, Devin. Sayori is going to die. Don't feel bad, she was already meant to anyways. The more time you spend around her, the harder it'll be on everyone later. Keeping her alive is only prolonging her suffering. She's not meant for this world. Her precious mind is filled with nothing but second-guessing and self-depreciation. She knows she's worthless to you, Devin. In the end, she'll provide you with nothing. It's time for you to see that. My eyes glance over to see Sayori continuing to struggle. Tears are streaking down her face as she tries to free herself. She keeps gasping for air as she sobs gasping, not grasping, for air as her sobs become a little more than cries for help. I call to Sayori, but nothing comes out of me. I try to run to help her, but I can't move my legs. Of course, in every dream ever, that's like a nightmare. You can't move. You just gotta let it happen. I try to turn away to avoid looking on at Sayori's suffering, but my eyes refuse to close and my neck refuses to turn. She's not worth saving, Devin. She is nothing. She is truly useless. And useless things need to be cast aside. Snap. The figure takes a few steps back, raising its hand and snapping its fingers, and she's dead. I hear a painful crack as Sayori's body slowly goes limp. She's no longer making any noise. Her gazeless eyes look upon me as a final tear runs down her face. You can't stop this from happening, Devin. You need to let her go. Leave her behind. Forget about her. Worry about us. There is only us. Just Monica. Just us. I suddenly wake up with the sudden urge to vomit. I quickly prop myself, trying to suppress it. Though as soon as I do that, I feel my head quickly start to ache. I feel my entire body covered in a coat of sweat as I move to clutch my forehead. What the hell was going on with me? Am I sick? This is the second time this has happened. After a few minutes, my head stops throbbing and I feel relatively normal again. I'll be right back, guys. My nose is starting to run. The worst part about this damn chair is that it doesn't roll like my other computer chair did. This is my kitchen chair. I have to use this now because my parents broke theirs out in my living room, so they stole mine. And now I'm using this dining room chair until they buy a new chair and then I get mine back. My eyes wander to my alarm clock. Great, I don't have to be up for another hour. Well, I can try falling back asleep, but if I do, won't I just see the same thing again? Or worse? If this keeps happening, I'm probably going to need a psychiatrist. I don't feel like getting out of bed yet, so I just spend the rest of this time staring at the ceiling. Though the memories of my nightmares are slowly creep back into my mind, about how I couldn't save Sayori, how I just watched her slowly choke to death. It was almost like what I saw 2 nights ago, and her corpse. I get nauseous just thinking about it. Thankfully, before I can think any longer about it, my alarm sounds off. I sigh to myself as I walk over to silence my alarm and go about my daily morning routine of getting ready for school. After finishing my morning routine, I head downstairs to my kitchen. I'm not particularly hungry, so I decide to make myself a fruit bowl for breakfast. While making it, I send Sayori a text to let her know that I'm up and she doesn't need to come wake me up again. Surprisingly, she responds back rather quickly and tells me that she's already waiting for me outside. I reply back that I'll meet her as soon as I'm done with my breakfast. As I'm eating, I come to the realization that I'll probably be getting everyone else's poem today. I'm still uncertain if it's even a good idea for me to talk to Natsuki about what she gave me. Oh yeah, I forgot. So, before we went to bed last video, she gave us a pink note, in like her pile of poems. And it ended up being basically a love letter. And Tevin does not know how to correspond to that because we're already with Sayori. Natsuki probably knows it. I mean, at least we've given her a lot of hints. But she still confessed her love to us, and we're supposed to be dealing with that issue today. When we arrive to school, so we'll find out what that gives us. I want to make sure my voice is recording real quick. I know I keep doing this, but I apologize for that. Okay, we are indeed recording. I'm sorry. I did this the same spot too, like the same scenery last episode, but I'm paranoid for a few times ago where it was never a video you guys saw, but there was a video where I recorded. And the entire time, none of my voice was recording. You know what? Actually, no. It was something I recorded and I told you guys about, but I never actually ended up posting it. I believe it was one of the normal VN videos. Back when I still used just OBS and no Audition. I basically muted my mic for the entire episode, and I always like to check everything now because of that. And the thing is, now my Krakens does have a mute button, so there's even more, risk to muting my mic accidentally. So, we're trying not to do that. What am I even supposed to say to her? And I still don't even know how to put it to Sayori. There's no telling how she'll react. And if I tell everyone else, or anyone else, I just feel like that'll make the situation more complicated. And Yuri probably won't be much of a help either. Maybe I can ask Monica. Don't ask Monica! Monica's the last person you want to go see. She's a devil. She's a witch. You don't want her. She's evil. Maybe she knows how to handle this. I sigh to myself as I pop the last piece of watermelon into my mouth, grab my backpack, and head outside to meet Sayori. Sayori's already standing by the adjacent sidewalk to my house. Hey, Devin. She beams joyfully at me. Look who woke up on the right side of the bed today. Sayori manages a small laugh. Well, it's a Wednesday, which means it's only 2 more days until Friday. I forgot how much you love Fridays. I mean, everybody loves Fridays. It's the last day, of the week for school and all that fun stuff. I used to love Fridays. Now they're just kind of another weekend to me. Well, not as much as I love you. Oh boy, that's the L word that came into play. I feel my face turn red with embarrassment. Sayori, yeah? I'm barely able to contain my grin as I figure out the best way to respond. Just come here. Oh god. I cover the screen! I take Sayori into my arms and squeeze her tightly. You little... Oh, what just happened? I suddenly feel a sharp pain in my forehead. Sayori immediately takes notice. Devin, you okay? It's nothing. The pain gets worse just as I say that. I end up having to take a step back from Sayori as I clutch my forehead tighter. Just give me a second. After a few moments, the pain subsides. Devin, what's wrong? It's just a headache. Don't worry about it. Was it really a headache, though? You looked like you were in a lot of pain. Yeah, but it's gone now. No need to raise a fuss over it, right? I mean, I worry about you, Devin. I want you to be okay. Were you feeling like this yesterday? I don't want Sayori to be more worried of me, but I know that I can't hide anything from her for very long. I feel guilty about not opening up to my own hardships to Sayori when she's done so with me. But she can always get worked up when there's something wrong, like she is now. And maybe getting these weird dreams off my chest might ease my mind a little, or make them worse. So reluctantly, we get a choice here. I don't know what I want to do, so I think we're gonna tell her, but I want to save. And if this demo ends for any reason, I would love to go back and just see what would happen if I didn't tell her, and all that fun stuff. So for this storyline here, we're gonna tell Sayori. I decided to tell her. Oh, the music's changed. The past 2 nights, I've had these awful nightmares. I have no idea what's causing them. Do you want to talk about it? My words get caught back from my throat. An overwhelmingly feeling of dread washes over me. This feeling somehow is worse than this morning. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this. Devin? Hearing Sayori's voice relieves a near-crippling dread. Sayori, last night I watched you die. I couldn't save you. All I could do was watch you struggling to breathe. I know it was just a dream, but it felt too close to reality for some reason. The way you frantically clawed at the rope. Rope? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What just happened? I don't know what happened. Yo! That was... Oh my god. Seriously? Are you actually kidding me? And it's freaking canon and freaking... I don't know what key this is in, but I don't want to say it wrong. Oh my lord, that was... I love the way that demo ended. And again, it's a demo, so this isn't the actual end of the story. This is actually only the it was only the end of the demo. So this isn't over, but I don't know when Encore actually comes out fully. I'm part of the Discord. I am. Wait a minute. Sayori as Sayori. Natsuki as Natsuki. That's so amazing. And the MC is Devin. I love that. That's amazing. I love how it's so comical. But yeah. Oh, look at that. We have like different like pictures for different storylines. So if that would have happened if we had taken the Yuri route. Lifesaver, Agent Gold. Yes. Oh, this is the guy that made Summertime. I couldn't get his name up in time, but that was the guy. It was like it started with the P. So that's definitely a good thing to let you guys know, because I do know who he is. All these fun people here. Yeah, I played all these mods. Except for that bottom one, because that bottom one's not a mod, it's a game. Okay, so I'm not gonna keep talking and boring you guys anymore. But there's a good chance that this series will be paused for a while because it's a demo. I want to quickly actually, like, once this is done, I want to actually, like, see what happens if you don't tell her. I wonder if it's, like, the same thing. I wonder if, like, it just gives you the end screen anyway. Where it just, either way, it becomes and then just deep, drastic music. Oh, my nose is so itchy, I hate it. Okay, well, I'm going to pause the video now. This is a very, very long end screen. Not that I don't respect anybody who's in this end screen, but for purposes of I want to see, like, I want to see what happens with the other option before I forget everything, so we will be right back. To the player. I want to thank you for taking the time to try out this demo. I hope you enjoyed playing, and I hope the experience was well worth it. Even though it's just a demo, I do hope it gave you enough of a taste for what the final product would look like. The development process for making what you just played certainly took longer than we intended, roughly 8 months in total. We will be working with my development staff to ensure that full release comes as swiftly as possible. And we are all eager to hear feedback from you and the rest of the community of what you thought on the demo. Any advice you have will be greatly appreciated. That said, I couldn't have pulled off the development of this mod all on my own. Whether it be the assistance of the writing, CGs, music, coding, advice, or support in general, I am incredibly grateful for all the help I've received in turning this project from just an idea into reality. I never thought I would have stepped into the world of modding, or playing a seemingly cutesy anime-style romance novel. Neither did I, honestly. I don't know why I'm still here. Last summer, but I'm glad I did. I've learned a lot during this incredible journey, and I'm sure there are still many more lessons to be learned as we move towards full release. In the meantime, I highly encourage you to go back and go down the other routes. Maybe even mix and match your own choices a little bit. We tried to make this mod as immersive and interactive as we could, so that we can ultimately give you the ending that gives you the most satisfaction and closure, however that may be. If you want to follow for updates, I try to post updates on the r/DDLC mods weekly. Also have a Discord. The link is in the text file, and I highly encourage you to join. So, one last time before this gets any longer than the demo development, thank you for playing. Thank you to my development staff and contributors for the great content you provided to make this as high quality of a demo as possible. And a special thanks to the DDLC community for supporting and inspiring me to go ahead to make this project. There's more to come with me, from me with Encore and other projects. Andrew J. Stridle, I hope I pronounced that right, I'm sorry if I didn't, director and creator of Doki Doki Encore. So, that's a very, heartwarming letter. I appreciate, the time. I love the mod creators that put the letters at the end, because they're so fun to read, and to kind of see, just like the journey that they took, and to hear their story of how they started, is pretty cool. I'll probably do the same for my mod. I know it's completely random, but just on the topic of this letter, it's really, really, really heartfelt, and it's really nice of him to put in there to take the time, and a lot of people will find that amusing. By the way, guys, if you're wondering why my face cam isn't there, I actually turned it off because I wanted to make sure you guys saw all the text. The game just closed. Wonderful. Let's turn my face cam back on before I forget. Yes, I did just fun fact, my border is made and done through OBS, so all the editing and stuff, the border isn't part of the editing. I could do a part of the editing, but I just ended up doing it OBS. It's easier to handle that way. That's random. That's not what I wanted to talk about. But that was Doki Doki Encore demo. I'm definitely going to be playing the full version. Whether I start from the beginning again, that's a different story. If I hear that a lot of the things have changed in the stuff that we've already done, then I'll probably go back and start it from the beginning. But I'll probably still do the Sayori route, only to see the differences within the demo that we just played. But I think without further ado, there's nothing left I have to say. Like I said, this obviously is gonna be paused. I'll have to figure something out to play for the time being. We have summertime and we've got Sonic and stuff like that. I might be bringing a couple of older series back, because I've been slacking off of those for a while, like I did with Sonic. So if that's the case, then be on the lookout for those. But without further ado, I think there's nothing else to be said here. I think I'm going to leave it there. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. I'd love to listen to the channel. Guys, I've got a Discord. Come check me out outside of YouTube. It's a fun time for all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I hope to see you guys in my next one. Goodbye! What's up, guys? It's Devin of That Child Gamer. Welcome back to another... Welcome. God damn.